she wants to call me, she'll call me. I'm through making a schmuck out of myself. If you're feeling sad.
That cut was brilliant.
That was pretty
so
good. Hello there. I'm Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
And we are late to the party. It's a New Year's episode of
Better Late Than Never.
Christmas is over as of filming this, and we are headed towards New Year's. And there's a few New Year's movies out there, but one of the ones that has always missed both our eyes is When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah, I know of it because of that iconic scene. It's very prominent in pop culture. At least it used to be prominent in pop culture. It's kind of died down as the years go by, but I feel like it's still there, and people will know that part, but maybe not know where it comes from.
I'll have what she's having.
This movie was also directed by Rob Reiner. We also watched Misery on our channel. So if you want to watch us react to another Rob Reiner film, that would be one.
Yeah.
But he has made so many different films, and a lot of them I do feel like are more in the vein of this versus Misery.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what all the fuss is about when it comes to Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal, who I love, together on screen in what is probably one of the most famous romantic comedy type films ever to come out, and apparently takes place around New Year's.
Yeah, I would like, we need more romantic comedies nowadays.
I mean, the way they used to be. There's some bangers back in the day.
Right now, that's true. The way that they used to be, and I feel like a lot of those have kind of shifted over to Hallmark. But we need some, mainstream ones.
But Nora Ephron,
That's
Ephron was
true.
cranking them out. So, and we haven't seen a lot of her movies, especially, Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail. So those are also on the list. But if you want to check out our full watch along to When Harry Met Sally, it will be available in the YouTube member section or on our Patreon.
And if you've not subscribed, click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when we drop episodes for Better Late Than Never.
Better Late Than Never, January. January is going to be a lot of fun, so be on the lookout for that. But let's get into When Harry Met Sally for our first time now. I just think of Seinfeld whenever I hear this.
Yeah, that's right.
Dot, dot, dot.
Carrie Fisher.
Hard to miss the credits when it's all that's
I know.
there. Bruno Kirby from City Slickers, I know him from that.
Harry Connick Jr.
Already doing the musical performances. He's been in it a while. Hold me.
Kick the tires and light the fires, Big Daddy.
Barry Sonnenfeld once again, so at Misery as well.
Oh, he was a director of photography that one too?
For Misery.
DP.
Damn, now I'm even more excited because Barry Sonnenfeld's got a style and an eye.
I was sitting with my friend Arthur Kornblum, and this beautiful girl walked in, and I turned to Arthur. You see that girl? I'm going to marry her.
Aw.
50 years later, and we're still married.
There you go.
Love at
Sometimes you
first
just
sight.
know. Yeah.
Look at that hair.
He's so much younger.
I know, he was just a baby.
Awkward.
So is this When Harry Met Sally?
Sally, this is Harry Burns. Harry, this is Sally Albright.
Nice to meet you.
So they met through a mutual friend.
Come on,
Sorry.
on a schedule. That's nicer to give him a ride.
Yeah.
Maybe a ride home.
I figured if they're going the same place,
Yeah.
same way.
It's an 18-hour trip, which
Oof.
breaks down into 6 shifts of 3 hours each. Or
Where the hell are you guys going?
there's a map on the visor that I've marked to show the locations.
Oh, she's a prepared person.
Yes.
No, I don't like to eat between meals.
Oh, come on.
I'll
Whoa.
roll down the window.
But then it gets squished in between. Oh my gosh.
Why don't you tell me the story of your life?
Ooh, right at the camera, too.
We've got 18 hours to kill before we hit New York.
Like I'm going to journalism school to become a reporter.
So you can write about things that happen to other people.
Yeah.
It's a life.
Suppose you lived there your whole life and nothing happens, you never meet anybody, you die one of those New York deaths that nobody notices for 2 weeks until the smell drifts into the hallway.
Damn. Smack of reality.
Yeah.
You ever think about death?
Yes.
Sure you do. A fleeting thought that drifts in and out of the transom of your mind.
In the meantime, you're gonna ruin your whole life waiting for it.
Instead of floating obliviously through life, yeah, I ground myself every once in a while.
But sometimes you gotta have some fun in life.
It's true.
I want to spend the rest of my life in Casablanca, married to a man who runs a bar.
Still haven't seen Casablanca.
Me neither. It's on the list.
Obviously, you haven't had great sex yet.
So happens that I have had plenty of good sex.
Girl.
Say it louder so everyone could hear it.
That's true. Kind of seems like a region that wouldn't be down with it, though.
That's true.
With whom did you have this great sex?
They go to another school.
But I'd like the pie heated, and I don't want the ice cream on top. I want it on the side, and I'd like strawberry instead of vanilla if you have it.
She knows what she wants.
Uh-huh.
She's
Come again?
A little high-strung.
You're a very attractive person.
She's adorable. She's America's sweetheart.
So you're coming on to me.
No, I wasn't.
He's just telling you. He wasn't a creep about it, honestly.
Man say a woman is attractive without it being a come on?
Yeah, it depends
Yeah.
on how you say it.
True. I thought he was just like, you know what, you're
Yeah.
kind of like an attractive
It,
person.
it felt like an objective observation.
Just don't be a creep about it.
Men and women can't be friends because the sex part always gets in the way.
That's not true.
Yeah, I was just
have
gonna
a
say
number of
that.
men
That's not
friends, and
true.
There is no sex involved.
Because no man can be friends with a woman that he finds attractive. He always wants to have sex with her.
That a man can be friends with a woman he finds unattractive.
No, you pretty much want to nail him too.
Well, I guess we're not going to be friends then.
Guess not.
That's too bad. You were the only person that I knew in New York.
Aw, she's going all on her own.
Yeah. And now we are in New York City.
There's a ghost that crawled through that arch.
And Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters 2.
Oh.
Nice framing of the World Trade Centers.
Yeah.
Thanks for the ride.
Yeah, it was interesting. Well, have a nice life.
You too.
I'm so curious. Like, do they just not talk again for a long time? Because every footage I've ever seen them in, they're older.
Maybe they'll meet up again.
Yeah.
And it's like a meet cute type situation.
After our junior year, his parents moved away.
But I never forgot her.
Aw.
You never forgot me.
Oh, she's so cute. I love her so much.
I like these sprinkling in of real life relationships.
Yeah. If they're real life relationships.
I mean, they're portraying real life. They're breaking the wall to talk to us about their relationships.
Yeah.
That was you.
Yeah, that's true. Oh. Oh.
Joe, I thought it was you. I thought it was you, Harry.
They changed. Wow.
Look at her face. She remembers.
Yeah.
we just walked
I mean, it is 5 years later.
Harry Burns, Harry and I, we used to, we lived in the
Yeah,
same building.
now you remember her.
Good to see you, Joe. You
Nothing?
Harry. Bye.
I love you.
You do? I love you.
Uh-oh, that seems like that was like the first time someone said it to her, though. So maybe she's a love-struck puppy that he
mean-
was talking about because she's never experienced it.
It's true, but look at her face. I mean, it's, yeah.
Yeah, she seems smitten.
Yep. Oh!
Here we go.
I thought it was just going to be a one pass and done, and then they'll meet again.
Did you look this good at the University of Chicago?
No.
Did we ever...
No, no.
You guys all
Would you
into
like
it.
to sit together?
Great, thank you.
That's nice of him.
Oh, yeah.
You were going to be a gymnast.
A journalist.
Right, that's what I said. I'm getting married.
You are?
Mhm.
You're getting married.
Yeah. What's so funny about that?
Just seems like something you wouldn't do.
It's nice to see you embracing life in this manner.
Yeah, plus, you just get to a certain point where you get tired of the whole thing.
I feel like their conversation kind of elevated from when they were in the car to now.
Right. They've both grown.
Yeah.
You do the white man's overbite.
The white man's overbite.
How long do you like to be held afterwards? All night, right? See, that's the problem. Somewhere between 30 seconds and all night is your problem.
It's almost like he's giving her homework for the next phase of their life.
Yeah, right.
Would you like to have dinner?
I thought you didn't believe men and women could be friends.
No. I never said this.
You did say
Yes, that's right. They can't be friends. If the two people are in relationships, the pressure of possible involvement is lifted.
An evolution.
that. Yeah.
That doesn't work either, because what happens then is the person you're involved with can't understand why you need to be friends with the person you're just friends with. Like,
Harry, goodbye.
We were married 3 years. We got a divorce. Then I married Marjorie.
Then you got a divorce.
Right. Then I married Katie. I snuck over to her and I said, what did I say?
You said, what are you doing after?
Right.
The most simple thing to say. Doesn't remember.
You know what I found? No, what?
There she
They
is.
just bought a dining room table.
5 years later.
Another 5 years.
You're right. You're right. I know you're right.
I love her.
Me too. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher.
Joe and I broke up
What?
Uh-oh.
When?
Monday.
You waited 3 days to tell
Joe's
us?
available?
Oh, forget
The first thing that pops in your mind.
I said to myself, you deserve more than this. You're 31 years old.
And the clock is ticking.
No, the clock doesn't really start to tick until you're 36.
Noted. I'm just kidding.
Ken Darman.
He's been married for over a year.
Really?
Got to update.
Married.
This is like her own little black book.
Football!
When did this happen?
Oh, I was like, where are they? Oh, there they are.
So I say to her, don't you love me anymore? You know what she says? I don't know if I've ever loved you.
Damn. Still with the wave.
Yeah.
You've known for a week and you didn't tell me? I didn't want to ruin your birthday.
Aww.
On his birthday.
She's in love with somebody else, some tax attorney. I knew the whole time that even though we were happy, it was just an illusion, and that one day she would kick the shit out.
Oh,
he just slumped down so sad.
Yes. That's a cute outfit she's wearing. Oh, there he is.
Again.
You'd like him. He's married.
Was.
Hi, Harry.
I thought it was you.
It is. Yeah. This is Marie.
Oh, she left him for you.
Have sex on the kitchen floor and not worry about the kids walking in.
Ew. I mean, if the kitchen floor is...
Put some sour cream on that.
What? On the floor?
On the schist.
Sour cream? With
the
sour
first thing-
cream? What's for dessert, baby?
It was just the first thing that popped in my head.
I am over him. I mean, I really am over him. And every time I think about it, I am more and more convinced that I did the right thing.
Boy, you sound really healthy.
I mean, she processes everything, though, so much that she kind of processed it, but didn't emotionally go through the feelings.
Yeah.
Would you like to have dinner with me sometime?
There you go.
Are we
She's the
becoming
one that
friends now?
initiated it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's be friends. Go. Something new for both of
You
you.
may be the first attractive woman I have not wanted to sleep with in my entire life.
That's wonderful, Harry.
That's the little bird that ruined Homer's cushy job at home.
Buenos dias, señor Cleaver. ¿Dónde está Wallace Theater?
Misery.
Misery, yep.
Yeah. That's funny.
Another Rob Reiner movie.
Do you still sleep on the same side of the bed?
I did for a while, but now I'm pretty much using the whole bed.
God.
If it's not on the side, I send it back.
You know what I miss? I miss the idea of him.
She's got like a touch of OCD. They balance each other out.
Yeah. They're watching.
So this is just split screen at their own homes. I love it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that.
She's
You're
low
right.
maintenance. You're the worst kind. You're high maintenance, but you think you're low maintenance. On the side is a very big thing for you.
Well, I just want it the way I want it.
I know. High maintenance.
2 house strong.
Yeah. But she knows what she wants.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
That's kind of the same
Da-da-da-da.
shot that they just did when they walked away from the camera too, becoming friends. So
Oh, yeah.
maybe it would have
Does she,
helped
like-
if we watched Casablanca before this. But they're giving us what we need to know.
You don't have a tumor.
How do you know?
That's not a tumor.
I'll stay up and moan. Maybe I should practice now.
Night, Harry.
It's such a soft divide.
I know. I like it.
Almost like they're there with each other.
Yeah.
It's truly how he feels. He's broken.
Yep.
Had my dream again, where I'm making love and the Olympic judges are watching. And my mother, disguised as an East German judge, gave me a 5-6. Must have been a dismount.
From his mom.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Frankenbeans.
Would you like to go to the movies with me tonight?
Yes, I would like to go to the, I don't know.
What do you have? A hot date?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, I think it's great that you have a date.
That's the evolution of the friendship.
Yep.
For now. Because he ain't ready.
I think you should wear skirts more. You look really good in skirts. You know, I have a theory that hieroglyphics are really an ancient comic strip about a character named Sphinxy.
Damn, how much you pay for that loft?
I don't know, but he probably makes a lot of money because of it.
Political consultant? Probably.
Yes.
And we're sitting and we're talking in this Ethiopian restaurant that she wanted to go to.
Damn, so they're jumping through time.
And I ask her where she went to school, and she says Michigan State. All of a sudden, I'm in the middle of this massive anxiety attack. My heart's beating like a wild man.
Oh, no.
Helen went to Michigan State?
No, she went to Northwestern, but they're both Big Ten schools.
Of course.
And maybe longer before we're actually able to go to bed with someone new.
Oh, I went to bed with her.
He's like nonchalant about it. Oh, I went to bed with her.
She may have been a bore in the conversation department, but
That's so funny.
doesn't mean you can't take a crack at it.
Yeah? I never had a relationship with a woman that didn't involve sex. I feel like I'm growing.
There you go.
We're not.
Was two.
We're not.
Was two.
Big jerk.
Fighting with the kid.
I get the woman's point of view on things. I made love to this woman, and it was so incredible. I took her to a place that wasn't human. She actually meowed. I don't have to lie because I'm not always thinking about how to get her into bed. I can just be myself.
There you go.
Relax.
You made a woman meow?
Rest in peace, Bruno Kirby.
You know, I'm so glad I never got involved with you.
She always likes it on the side.
Yeah.
Even the meat.
Oh, yeah, and build it herself.
And you don't even have a fireplace.
I mean, they do put a lot of meat in those sandwiches.
I think they have an okay time.
Because they...
Meow.
Yes, because they...
Most women at one time or another have faked it.
Well, they haven't faked it with me.
This feels
Oh,
like
the
Seinfeld,
age-old question.
though.
It does feel very Seinfeld.
You don't think that I can tell a difference?
No.
Get out of here.
In front of everybody, though, she's so ballsy.
Oh, God. Ooh. Oh, God.
He's like, she's going for it.
Oh. Oh. Yes. 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 Oh, yes. Yes.
It's a really good sandwich.
Yes. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
I'll have what she's having.
There it is. Woo, the line.
Finally.
Yes.
Such an iconic scene.
Yeah, but it's always nice to have it within the context
Yeah.
of the movie.
I've
you know?
never seen the full thing. It always just cuts into like the end.
Right. It's always the part where she's like already doing it, and then it's cuts to where she's like, I'll have what she's having.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were having a conversation very similar to what takes place in Seinfeld as well, with Elaine and Jerry.
But I feel like that's an age-old question, you know, that
Yeah.
People have it all the time.
Sure.
Look at the snow. The Christmas time. Getting a good deal on a tree.
As we dream by the fire.
Careful.
Now we're headed into Christmas.
Yeah.
Or is it New Year's already?
Now.
I like you without your beard. You can see your face.
It is my face.
Oh, I didn't even realize he didn't have his beard.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
I really want to thank you for taking me out tonight.
Oh, don't be silly. The next New Year's Eve, if neither one of us is with anybody, you got a date.
There you go.
Growing together.
Yeah. Oh. He's taking it all in.
She feels something
Is
too.
it getting escalated?
But she seems more reserved by it. And now he seems scared by it.
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
Want to get some air?
5, 4.
Avoid the kissing.
Yeah. Oh,
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a
Just
little
bit.
bit.
At that moment, I knew. I knew the way you know about a good melon.
Oh, oh.
If by some chance you two hit it off, then we could all still be friends instead of drifting apart the way you do when you get involved with someone who doesn't know your friends.
He's never gonna leave her.
Of course he isn't.
So find someone new.
Finally got
Find
a place
Bruno
in my life
Kirby.
where I'm comfortable with the
Yeah,
fact that
there
it's
you
just
go.
me and my work.
Let's just say I'm really just not a big fan of Jimmy Breslin.
Well, he's the reason I became a writer, but that's not important.
Uh-oh. Not meshing well.
Nope. Maybe they'll mesh.
Restaurants are to people in the 80s what theater was to people in the 60s. I read that in a magazine.
I wrote that.
Oh, shit.
Look at that.
No, I did. I wrote that.
That's amazing. Don't you think that's amazing?
Kismet.
You wrote it?
Sounds like a love connection to me.
Where did I read that?
New York Magazine.
Sally writes for New York Magazine.
You know, that piece.
Yeah, he's done with her.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever quoted me back to me before.
And he loves it.
Yeah.
They're going to hook up.
Oh, I've been looking for a red suede pump.
You want to go out with Jess.
If it would be all right with you.
I just don't want you to reject him right now.
I wouldn't. I totally understand.
I mean, Sally's very vulnerable right now.
So they're looking out for each other.
Yeah.
Don't make any moves tonight.
Fine, no problem. I think I'll get a cab.
I'll go with you.
Great.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh boy. Completely ignored what they were talking about. 4 months later.
I know. We'll find him something. There's great stuff here.
Sharper image, man. I haven't seen a sharper image in ages.
Karaoke machine.
Please report to me. Ooh. Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry.
Look at you, Billy Crystal.
I'm sure he performed.
Yes, I'm sure.
Car yellow, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather.
It is. Is it
Is
his
his ex-wife? Yeah, maybe.
It's what's her name from Parenthood? She's Rick Moranis' wife in Parenthood.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
So awkward.
See you.
Yeah. Bye.
You okay?
And then the song ended.
Perfect timing.
Didn't she? She looked really weird. She looked very weird.
I've never seen her before.
Trust me.
Now he's in a funk.
Sure you're okay?
What do you think?
They moved in together?
They did.
Case closed. What's so awful about it? You don't like my bar stool?
Uh-oh. He's still broken.
We had blank walls. We hung things. We picked out tiles together. 6 years later, you find yourself singing "Surrey" with a fringe on top in front of Ira.
Oh, man.
About this right now.
Yes, I think that right now
Oh,
actually
boy.
is the perfect time to talk about this.
I think so, too, because you're amongst your friends that you would talk to about it.
Right. Let it all out so that you get it out instead of bottling it in.
Put your name in your books right now before they get mixed up and you don't know whose is whose. You'll go 15 rounds over who's going to get this coffee table. Wagon wheel, Roy Rogers garage sale coffee table.
I thought he was going to break it.
I thought you liked it.
I was being nice!
Oh.
He just bumped into Helen.
Maybe put it into perspective.
I will never want that wagon wheel.
You could take it.
Duly noted. That was funny.
You never get upset about Joe. I never see that back up on you. How is that possible? Why aren't you seeing anyone?
I see people!
See people. Have you
Because
slept with one person since you broke up with Joe?
She doesn't have to, though.
Besides, I will make love to somebody when it is making love, not the way you do it like you're out for revenge or something.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you just
There
had to
you
get it
go.
out. Both of you.
Yeah.
Don't say a word.
What are you going to do with
There you
it?
go.
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes, she just said it's a baby. How about Planet of the Dopes?
It doesn't look like a baby.
Baby genius.
Baby ape.
Stop with the apes, would you please?
Baby's breath.
Baby, Rosemary's baby mouth.
Baby.
Baby.
Crying baby.
Baby New Year?
Baby
baby
stay
spitting
out.
up,
New
exorcist.
baby. New Year's baby.
Baby talk.
Baby talk.
What?
Baby
What's
talk.
I mean, writing talking is, or drawing talking is a little hard.
I mean, maybe put like a bubble over the, like if the
wants
the
coffee?
baby's talking,
I do
baby
when I
talk.
You have any tea?
Uh-oh.
One tea.
Now he's going to get a little jelly.
The one that was right next to Harry. She was in, her.
League of Their Own.
League of Their Own, yeah.
And they're kissing. And she's a little jelly.
Never looked like a baby to me.
Which part?
All of it. He's a good guy. You should talk to him. Get to know him.
He's too tall to talk to. You all went to a Met game together? But Sally hates baseball.
Harry doesn't even like sweets.
They're just thinking about each other the whole time.
Yeah.
Could you come over?
What's the matter?
He's getting married. Joe.
Oh, there it is.
She needs to work through it now.
Yeah.
Hi.
Bottled it
You
up.
all right?
Yeah, she did.
Come on in. I need a Kleenex.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I'm over him. I really
The
am over him.
tissues.
I can't believe it.
I've used this GIF before.
Oh,
There's a GIF.
He didn't want to marry me.
Aww. That hurts.
I'm difficult.
You're challenging.
I'm too structured. I'm completely closed off.
But in a good way.
And I'm gonna be 40.
In 8 years.
But it's there.
It'll be there before you know it.
Like this big dead end.
Aw.
40's not bad.
It is.
It's not.
It's the dead end. Oh, no.
I mean, I've got 8 years till I'm 40.
So you're as old as Meg Ryan there?
I guess, yeah.
It's just what you need. Let it out.
I'll make some tea.
Harry,
It's another kiss.
Yeah.
hold me a little longer.
30 seconds for him, remember?
They're playing the long game.
Yep. It's going to happen.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Do you want something to drink or something?
No, I'm okay.
Oh, boy.
It's more weird for him, though.
Yeah.
She obviously feels a lot better.
You have all your videotapes alphabetized on index cards.
She's got
You
OCD.
want to watch something?
No, not unless you do.
You already did the chillin' part. No need for Netflix.
VHS and chilling.
Damn, she derobed and got back in bed, man. You should be a little happier with what's going on. You made it weird, Harry.
Oh, no.
She was very natural, and he just is
Yeah.
all, ooh.
Stiff.
Well. Well. Oh, he's leaving.
Where are you going?
I gotta go. But after work, I'd like to take you out to dinner if you're free. Are you free?
There you
Yes.
On the head. Ah, they got the two phones next to him, so they're each going to call.
Hello.
I'm sorry to call so early.
I need to talk.
What happened?
What's the matter?
Harry came over last
I
night.
went over to Sally's last
We were
night.
kissing
To make a
and
long
then
story
Oh,
short,
geez.
we did it.
They did it.
Yada, yada, yada. They did it.
I love how they're shooting this, though.
Yes.
The
I
worst.
had to get out of there.
He just disappeared.
I feel so bad.
I'm so embarrassed.
But call me later if you want.
I'll call you later, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
This is a good scene.
It was great.
I love like the intertwining of things. Might be hard to edit, but
Pain in the ass a little bit, but
You will never have to be out there again.
in the wild.
Sally, it was a mistake.
No.
We just never should have done it.
I couldn't agree more.
But now it's all awkward. Just talk to her.
speed
Oh,
walking
Sally
is
and
so
me.
funny.
We'd already heard each other's stories.
What do you think?
You look like a princess.
I like it, but
Seems medieval a
Yeah.
little bit.
I don't know. Maybe it's a little too plain for me, but it's nice.
You did see what she wore in Star Wars, right?
That's-
Like A New Hope.
That's true.
Basically just white.
But you know what?
A lot of white.
And by the rings they will wear, they will be known to all as husband and wife.
Awkward.
Hi.
Hello?
Oh.
Why can't we get past this? It happened 3 weeks ago.
Oof.
You know how a year to a person is like 7 years to a dog?
I mean, that's still like recent.
Who is the dog?
You are.
No.
I am.
I did not go over there that night to make love to you. That is not why I went there.
What are you saying? You took pity on me?
No, I was...
Fuck you.
Woo!
At the wedding, too.
Yeah.
Big old red welt on his cheek.
Christmas.
Christmas again? I love how this movie's just flying through time.
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't have his help.
You know, living in Arizona, I've only had like one real tree.
Yeah, they dry out way too fast. Just drag it. There you go. Ugh, gonna be all dirty and gross.
If you're there, please pick up the phone. I really want to talk to you.
Damn, she ghosted him.
She did.
If she wants to call me, she'll call me. I'm through making a schmuck out of myself. If you're feeling sad...
That cut was brilliant.
That was
It
pretty
good. And did he buy himself that karaoke machine?
Oh, yeah.
Call me. Phone moi. Call me and I'll be around.
Hi, Harry.
Hello. Hi. Hi.
She picked up.
I didn't know that you were there. What are you doing for New Year's? And if you don't have a date, we always said that if neither one of us had a date,
They'd go together, yes.
I'm not your consolation prize. Goodbye.
You're not the consolation prize. Girl, you're the whole package.
Yeah.
You're
the main prize.
You're everything he never knew he always wanted.
Yes.
Matthew Perry, full version. Dick Clark.
Now you know it's a New Year's Eve party.
I have the streets all to myself. Who needs to be at a big, crowded party pretending to have a good time?
It's New Year's Eve. It should be freezing. New Year's Rockin' Eve, you always see them like
That's very
cold
true.
breath. It's freezing and you're eating ice cream? New Yorkers.
Yeah, I was going to say, he built a little different. It had to be you. Marla Hooch. It had to be you.
Oh, yeah. Is he going to go get her? Go get her. You know where she's at.
Well, the thought of not kissing somebody is just...
I'll kiss you.
You probably would.
He's coming! He's coming!
He made it.
He made it.
I've been doing a lot of thinking. And the thing is, I love you.
Woof.
What? You just can't show up here, tell me you love me, and expect that to make everything all right. It doesn't work this way.
Oh.
I love that it takes you an hour and a half to order a sandwich. I love that you get a little crinkle above your nose when you're looking at me like I'm nuts. And I love that you are the last person I want to talk to before I go to sleep at night. When you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
Dang.
Aww.
You say things like that and you make it impossible for me to hate you.
I really hate you.
But I also love you. Now kiss. Yay!
They compliment each other so well.
Yeah.
He says, I love you. She says she hates you.
What does this song mean? My whole life, I don't know what this song means.
Honestly, I don't even know the lyrics to that song.
Anyway, it's about old friends.
Okay.
The first time we met, we hated each other.
The second time we met, you didn't even remember me.
The third time we met, we became friends. And then we weren't.
And then we fell in love. 3 months later, we got married.
Oh.
3 months.
I like it. It's like a little epilogue of their story.
Particularly the coconut soaks up a lot of that stuff, so it's important to keep it on the side.
On the side.
Oh.
That was cute.
That was cute. I like that a lot. So that is what happens when Harry met Sally.
I had no idea that it would have that much time progression from
Yes,
the beginning
me
of their
neither.
relationship to them eventually getting married to each other.
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea. From the clips that we've ever seen,
Right.
they're just chilling in a coffee shop, you
Right.
know,
That's
talking to each
that's
other.
really the only scene that I've seen. But I was really surprised that they started off the movie like already kind of having an acquaintance with each other. So I was like, oh, okay, so this is kind of going to be the long game for this story. Interesting. So I like the way that it played out. You know, it's like sometimes you meet somebody, but then it's not the right time. And then long down the line, you meet them again. And then like it does happen. I've had a friend who that has happened to them. So
And I do love that they, gave us the interviews, the confessionals with the different couples, just to kind of give you an idea of how different relationships come to fruition. And this is just one of them that we got to really put a magnifying glass on and see how the two of them ended up taking the long way around, but they ended up finding each other and realizing that they were perfect. The perfect complement to each other.
And I think it worked for them so well because, like, they didn't start off right away. They like took it slow, and it started to progress into a really great friendship, like in
Casablanca.
At the end, Casablanca. Yeah. This is the start of it. What does he say? This is the start of my very first
friendship.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that we finally got to witness this movie, just because it is on so many people's top of the list when it comes to those romantic comedies, especially coming out of the 80s. Obviously, Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan both, had
top tier
interstellar careers when it came to the 90s as well. So getting to kind of see right before, in my opinion, that they launched off. Granted, I watched Billy Crystal on Soap. If you ever watch Soap, it was like a mock type soap opera series that you could watch, or Robert Guillaume was on it, ended up getting a Benson spinoff. But Billy Crystal was on that series. So getting to see him there, and then getting to see who he is just as a comedian and all the good that he can do just with the dialogue. It's what I love about City Slickers. So getting to add another chapter in Billy Crystal's filmography to my list, it's awesome that we didn't get to see these movies, because we still get to experience the actors we grew up with the way we remember them in a whole new way, because we never got to see the movie.
Right, exactly. And it's kind of nice to go back and be like, oh, this is, the Billy Crystal that I remember, like you said, as we were growing up, and with other movies that they've been in. But like we said too, it had a very tone of Seinfeld in it. Very much so.
I agree.
Just on the point of Harry's or Billy Crystal's character, Harry, very Jerry.
Harry Jerry.
Harry Jerry.
And it's funny because like Seinfeld did start at the end of the 80s as well, but they didn't get into a lot of the meat and potatoes that you get in this movie in 89. So, I mean, you ended up getting it here first before you ended up getting some of those conversations.
Man, they just, they have like that wit when it comes to timing.
Yeah, and
it's all about timing.
I love how this movie was shot too. Obviously, you can see some of that creative Barry Sonnenfeld director of photography, and you've seen it in some of his other work before he ended up becoming a director. But you did see it echo some of his movies that he directed as well. So it's awesome to get to go back and see some of the other, again, the work of not just the actors, but the directors, the eyes of talent that were around in the 80s, cut their teeth in the 80s and the 90s to end up going on to stuff like Addams Family, Men in Black, all the crazy things Barry Sonnenfeld did after he was a DP for Rob Reiner. So I think he was even a DP on Raising Arizona as well, because that has a lot of the Coen brothers movies.
I personally think that this is probably I'm glad that I didn't watch it back then, because I can appreciate more now that I'm in my 30s.
Right? Yeah, you're kind of living the part when it comes to all of the stuff they're talking about. You can kind of
feel because I remember back in the day watching Seinfeld too, and I never really understood the stuff that they were talking about, because obviously I was younger.
Yeah.
Going back and watching it now, I'm like, well, dang. Yeah. I relate to a lot of that stuff. So I'm kind of glad that we're watching this now versus watching it when I was 19 or 20 or even younger than that.
It's perfect timing. So it gets better with age when Harry Met Sally does.
Yeah.
But what did you guys think of When Harry Met Sally? When is the first time that you watched it? Is it something you watch traditionally around New Year's? Is it one of those New Year's movies to me? It ended on a bang with New Year's. But when they first went to New Year's, I was like, oh, dang, that was it for New Year's? No, it came back around. Is this one of those New Year's movies that you watched? Let us know in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going on our Patreon. And thanks so much. And as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
And have a happy new year.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.